Hey berries, here's my fourth post in my 20-part series where I reveal my entire names list of 2,000 names in reverse alphabetical order. But before I get into those, I will, just as I will do at the beginning of all my posts, if I have any new names since my last post that got added to my list, I will read them out. So in this case, I have 5 new girls' names. They are Ilona, Blaine, Amila, which came from a user on Nameberry's user card, which I absolutely loved, and so I added it to my list. Thank you, Chrissy. Just as she saw Addis that I posted and made up earlier, and she added that to her list. And Hermione from Harry Potter, but I didn't know that girls were being named Hermione outside of a Harry Potter, so I added that. And then one that I just heard now is Kem. Apparently this girl was named because her father is Ken and her mother is Emma, and they combined the K-E with the E-M to make Kem, and I thought that was just really cool. So now here are all the R names in my list, starting with the boys. Radcliffe with a Y. Raphael, definitely my favorite of all the R names in my list. Raymond, Remington, which I recently learned was in fact also a boy's name. I was thinking about Remington as only a girl's name recently, but I'm actually starting to prefer it for a boy now. Riley, which I think is a completely unisex name. I first heard it on a boy, but depending on the spelling, I think it can also be used for a girl. And Rylan. And then my girls' names that start with R are Rachel, with an extra A, as in Rachel Ray. The common spelling of Rachel, Reagan, Raylan with 2 N's, Rakara, Rayleigh, Raquel, which is the Spanish version of Rachel, and I really like it. Reagan with an EA instead of an AE, which I saw on a person maybe about a year ago. Rihanna with an E. Rebecca, Remington, of course. Rhiannon, which I've seen on a lot of different lists and I really like it. Rosanna with 1 N. Rosanna with 2 N's. Roseanne, Roslyn. Roxanne, Ryan with 2 N's, which is the daughter of someone I know. I actually know a Ryan with 1 N, but I strongly prefer that spelling on a boy. Riley with an EIGH, and Riley with 2 E's. And a Y, of course. And Riley with a Y I associate more with a girl, while Riley with an I associate more with a boy. So those are my R names. Next up will be my Q names, which is an incredibly short list. So I will cover another topic in addition to that, and my new names, whatever new names I happen to add. But I'm going to announce that in my next post, which will be tomorrow. So until then, stay tuned, and hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for listening.